Valor Peak friends. I just wanted to chat a little bit about some of the raw ingredients I use in our cooks and mashes that actually turn into the fermentations and eventually the spirits we run off of our still back there. So one of our most used ingredients, especially in a single malt or as a very small percentage in our whiskey mash bills, is actually malted barley, which here's a little close-up of that in this container, and actually what is in all those bags behind me, the brown ones specifically. And then also, we use a lot of corn in whiskey. A lot of mash bills are gonna be majority corn in the whiskey and bourbon world. And this is actually a jar of milled corn. So you can get two different types of corn in the industry, or well, styles of corn. There's 100 plus different types of corn, but styles means you're either gonna get it in the whole grain, or you can get it pre-milled. And the purpose of that is you get it pre-milled if you don't have a miller at your own distillery, because you got to break down the grain to have the sugar be dispersed so that yeast can eat it. So you can do it one of both ways. We do both ways depending on our recipe, but this is just an example of what it looks like milled. It's like a fine granulated powder, almost like a mixture of like sugar and flour. And then a couple other things I have over here that's kind of fun to look at is I actually have a vial of char right here, which is like the inside of a barrel is always charred to give a spirit its color. So this is a piece of a stave I have cut off from a barrel, and there's different char levels. And basically the inside of barrels are, before they're finished, the coopers flame the inside of them so that it's charred a little bit and you can kind of see the deviation. Like it doesn't go all the way through, it's just a slight char. So I just have a container here when I'm giving tours to tell people about that. And then you can do all types of different finishes on whiskeys and spirits. So another fun jar I like to show people, this is actually like raw honeycomb, like actually very, very raw. If you look really, really closely, there's actually a bee in there because this hasn't been refined or processed yet, and you can throw honeycomb and different things into barrels to impart different flavors on the whiskey or spirit that you're aging. And then another cool raw ingredient that we use is our 100% Pinello sugar from Colombia for our rum. And I actually have these little packets that I hand out during tours, which is the raw ingredient so people can taste it. But I actually use these in my coffee or oatmeal. It's actually such a great sugar source. And it tastes quite different because it's unrefined and it's straight organic cane sugar from the volcanic region of Colombia. So that's just some of the raw ingredients we use. We use hundreds of raw ingredients, but I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of them.